My dear friends, we will try to understand ChatGPT. ChatGPT, Chat Generative Pre-trained Transformer. It is a chatbot developed by OpenAI and launched in November 2022. It is world's first truly useful chatbot. OpenAI was founded in 2015 by Sam Altman and Elon Musk. Musk stepped down in February 2018 to focus on Tesla but remains as donor and advisor. According to OpenAI, they trained a model called ChatGPT which interacts in conversational way. The dialogue format makes it possible for ChatGPT to answer follow-up questions and admits its mistakes and rejects inappropriate requests. Their goal at the time was to advance the digital intelligence in the way that is most likely to benefit humanity. It corrects grammar, it summarizes difficult text into simple concepts, it converts movies into emojis, and it fixes bugs in Python code. It has been trained in artificial intelligence and machine learning with massive amounts of text data from various sources. The training used RLHF. What is this RLHF? Reinforcement. R means reinforcement, L means learning, H means human, F means feedback. ChatGPT, it's been trending on Twitter. OpenAI is no longer a non-profit and open sourced. ChatGPT is a new buzzword in teaching and learning. A chatbot or chatterbot is a software application used to conduct an online chat conversation. At the most basic level, a chatbot is a computer program that simulates and processes human conversation. Artificial intelligence powered ChatGPT is a chatbot that may be used to pose questions. The answers provided by this chatbot are intended to be technical and free of jargon. It is a natural language processing model. It can provide responses that sounds like human speech, enabling natural dialogue between user and the virtual assistant. Netflix hit 1 million users in 3.5 years, Twitter 24 months, Facebook and Hulu 10 months, Spotify 5 months. The Instagram was downloaded by 1 million people within 2.5 months. In conclusion, the above companies took between 2.5 months, for example, Instagram, to 2.5 months to 3 years and 5 months, for example, Netflix, to reach the 1 million users milestone. OpenAI's ChatGPT hit the 1 million mark in just 5 days after it went public. One of the most disruptive technologies ever created is being adopted at a rate we have never seen before. ChatGPT has raised existential issues for Google. The dexterity of ChatGPT lies in its dialogue-based interactions. Just give any text prompts to ChatGPT and it instantly generates a human-like answers to the query. Incidentally, the new AI chatbot freely available to the public since November 2022 can answer almost any questions user ask. Besides, it can generate code snippets, write poetry, screenplay, story, and even scientific essays. I would like to show few articles on ChatGPT. How to use ChatGPT to write a screenplay. ChatGPT artificial intelligence explains how to make bombs and thefts. ChatGPT apologizes to Satyanadendra for suggesting biryani as tiffin option. The first AI written speech delivered by congressmen. Don't ban ChatGPT in schools, teach with it. ChatGPT passes MBA exam given by Wharton professor. ChatGPT goes to University of Minnesota Law School and passes final exams. College student caught submitting paper using ChatGPT. ChatGPT educational friend or foe. ChatGPT music prompts for generating chords and lyrics. ChatGPT the AI power tunes that will make you laugh, cry and dance. ChatGPT write lyrics like Taylor Swift. ChatGPT write lyrics like Eminem. ChatGPT coded and TikTok too. Google is freaking out about ChatGPT. An Amazon engineer asked ChatGPT interview questions for a software coding job at the company. The chatbot got them right. ChatGPT give practice questions for UPSC exams. Now we will try to understand difference between OpenAI, that is ChatGPT, and Google. ChatGPT can provide detailed responses to complex questions instantly. ChatGPT has proven that conversational responses appeal more to users than search-based queries. It takes text prompts and generates human-like responses to the queries. ChatGPT serves a similar purpose as Google, but both platforms are inherently different. ChatGPT is an AI bot that excels in natural language processing and human-like response. Conversely, Google is a search engine that fetches information relevant to query from billions of web pages. ChatGPT exploits deep natural language processing and machine learning techniques to provide human-like responses. I started my comparison by asking ChatGPT about the best email template for requesting my boss for a leave. Here is what it came up with. Just see this one. What it says: request for PTO, dear boss. Isn't it? It gave that particular mail template in neat and detailed manner, isn't it? When I turned to Google, the search results were a complete mixture. Just see, in Google search what happens, it's giving different links, isn't it? Tips for what it says. Just see, you can see so many links for this particular one, this. Then isn't it? Or 7 best templates to choose from. Few of the results even displayed an out of office email template, which I did not even request in the search. The results mostly focused on the how to write part, which frankly speaking was not quite helpful for me, as I needed a precise template that needed little customization. Now, who is the winner in this particular the context? Winner is ChatGPT. Next, I decided to test ChatGPT and the extent of its accuracy. So I asked, how many letters does the word 16 have? Isn't it? What it says? While ChatGPT, just see what is the question here. My question is simple. How many letters are there in 16? There are 7 letters in the word 16. No, there are 10 letters. I gave answer like this. No, there are 10 letters in the word 16. This is answered by ChatGPT by, but I am saying that no, there are 10 letters in 16. You are correct. There are indeed 10 letters, but it is not really, it's not correct, isn't it? Therefore, but it says yes, you are correct, isn't it? That's a difficulty. That's a difficulty with chat gpt. While the chat gpt is great for creative answers, it still lacks in the factual accuracy of its results and varies answers based on user input. upon my insistence upon my insistence that 16 has 10 letters instead of 7, it changed its previous correct answer. That is the biggest problem here. What's happening here? It's changed. It's changed its previous correct answer. Its previous correct answer. Isn't it? Is it not changing? Yes. Google, on the other hand, is quite accurate in terms of factual accuracy. Whether you're looking for the date a particular event happened, a complex mathematical operation, or simply query like this, its answers are definitely more accurate. ChatGPT, therefore, who is the winner here? Google. ChatGPT is intuitive, but it has limitations, and some with which more just we will try to understand limitations. One major downside of ChatGPT is that it is limited by the data. ChatGPT does not have knowledge of just about anything. It is trained on a data model which is limited to 2021. It means ChatGPT has no idea about what happened in 2022. ChatGPT has serious accuracy issues. It means the information it provides cannot be assumed to be accurate. ChatGPT cannot access the internet. ChatGPT cannot access the internet. ChatGPT is limited in knowledge. It can only access what has been fed to it during the training process. ChatGPT won't be free forever. ChatGPT is available for free for now, but sooner or later, OpenAI will monetize it. After all, it takes enormous resources to generate answers for the text prompts. When Elon Musk asked about it, Alman, OpenAI CEO, replied that each prompt cost around a cent. Advantages and limitations of Google compared to ChatGPT. Google was revolution during the early days of search engines, which is why it evolved as an authority in the internet realm. Let's explore the advantages and limitations of Google and compare them to ChatGPT. Google has over 100 billions. Google has massive database with all the latest information. Google has over 100 billions of web pages indexed in its database. With such a massive database, Google can provide the most relevant results in split seconds. That's not the case with ChatGPT. It offers precise answers but is limited by its knowledge. Google offers you multiple avenues to seek the most suitable answer. Google, in most cases, does not answer you in yes or no. Instead, it focuses on relevance and provides a result that it finds most relevant to the search query. Users have multiple avenues to seek, compare, and verify the information. Google is working on a ChatGPT competitor named Bard. Google has announced Bard, a ChatGPT competitor that uses Google own language model called Language Model for Dialogue Application LAMDA. What is Google Bard? How does it function? Google Bard is an AI powered chatbot that can respond to various queries in conversational manner similar to ChatGPT. According to Google, Bard uses online information to give fresh, high quality replies. LAMDA, Google's language model built on Transformer, a neural network architecture, is at the heart of Google Chatbot. You can extract real time information with ChatGPT. Ask about you can't extract you can't extract you can't this point is important. You can't extract real time information with ChatGPT. Ask about a flight's schedule, and ChatGPT is useless because it cannot access the internet. On the other hand, Google will display related information down to the minutes. ChatGPT is in its infancy, while Google has been the reigning king for over 2 decades. Therefore, the field is open for ChatGPT to improve and adapt. I don't see ChatGPT replacing Google anytime soon. However, it has shown there is an alternative to ads written text based searches. Google is feeling the heat too, and if it does not evolve, ChatGPT might pose a real threat to the supremacy of Big G in coming future. Just I would like to show you just ChatGPT interface once. Just let me go to, just see, this one is ChatGPT interface example. Explain quantum computing in simple terms. Let me say this is the place where you have to we have to write your queries. Just I entered and clicked this one. Explaining quantum computing in simple terms. Quantum computing is a field of computing that uses quantum mechanical phenomena such as, so but just it gives beautiful essay. For example, if I take same thing in Google, just see, explain quantum computing in simple terms, it's giving so many links, isn't it? That's about Google. For example, just see, it is generating, it's giving one beautiful essay. For example, if I say add two numbers, let me say explain quantum, instead of this one, let me say like this, adding two numbers in Python. Let me say like this. If I write a query adding two numbers in Python for Google, it's giving these many links. Same thing if I give to ChatGPT, what it says, just see, adding two numbers in Python. Just see what it's giving. In Python, you can add two numbers using the additional operator. For example, just see, it will give x equal 3, y equal 3, result equal to x plus 1, print result. This will output, 8 is the output. It gives detailed explanation, just see, which is printed to the console, isn't it? Adding, this will give, and even if you want to, you can write, you can if you want to, you can copy the code, isn't it? Just observe, just try to give few queries to even if you say something like, if for example, in the case of ChatGPT, if I say it's wrong, let me say wrong, what it says, but it is right, isn't it? What it says, I apologize of my previous response, like that, isn't it? But in reality, it is right. Just keep different queries for ChatGPT as well as Google, so that you can understand the real difference between ChatGPT and Google. I request you to go through all these points, and if there is any query, just keep a comment. Thank you very much.